Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, 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 skirt.
Dunsy onesie. What do we have on the docket today? Dunsy onesie. What do we have on the docket today? Oh no, I can hear myself in the background. Oh no! I'm gonna have to mute that right there. Goodbye. Can you stop jumping up on here? Sorry, I have my cat on me. Hold on. Let me just pick him up real quick. Please stop jumping up on my lap. I cannot take it anymore. This cannot be. I will not accept it. Look how cute he is. I think we blink at the same time, too. Bink. Blink. Blink. All right, get down, little homo. I'm trying to wake up, even though it's in the middle of the day. Let's just get right into it. What do we got on the docket? Predator gets caught in front of his parents. Oh! This is old. Nope, 2 months. Keynes County, Illinois. Let's switch on over. Keynes County, Illinois. Okay. Midwest Patrol brings you real-life body cam and dash cam footage from the heart of the Midwest, where all the nasty things happen. Just kidding, Midwest. Capturing the brave work of law enforcement officers on the front lines in Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, and across Illinois and Wisconsin. What do it's always what is it, Milwaukee? No, not Milwaukee. Shit. It's like Cold Blue Cam has infested the entire internet with like one particular place in Minnesota. What is that place called? Oh, La Crosse, Wisconsin. La Crosse, Wisconsin is a banger amongst bangers. All right, let's see.
On August 30th, 2023, in St. Charles Township, Illinois, investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department executed a search warrant at a residence after receiving a tip from the social media platform Twitter regarding the upload of questionable content being shared online.
What's questionable content? On YouTube, it could be anything. Ha ha ha, get it? Policy. All right, I'm really tired, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm not going to be as energetic. It's just going to be a little cringe until I wake up.
Mr. Olaf? I'm Investigator Euler with the State's Attorney's Office. I have a search warrant for the house. Who's here?
My wife and my son.
Okay. We need to come inside and make certain that they're okay.
Wait, is he the predator then?
Wait for the door, sir. Where are
If
they
he's
at?
not the
Where
predator,
are they
then I don't know who is. Good Lord, they have a shield and everything. I mean, I guess when you're dealing with someone that's going to exploit kids like that, it's literally going to be all hands on deck. He's got a shield. Good Lord. Philip.
Police. You guys have dogs or anything?
Come on down, Phil. You've had yourself a rambunctious time, but it's time for that time to come to an end. It's like the new Michael Jackson movie. Is this how it starts? That's a nice place.
Once we get everybody down here.
That's the thing with it. I understand that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's a sickness. It's a sickness. And I understand it's a sickness just because of the matter of the fact that it's sick. But all these dudes ruin pretty nice lives. This is a pretty nice place. Even if it was a kid and this was your parents. I mean, this is pretty nice. Look, in today's economy, you're living with your parents until you're 38. Let's just be real. Especially if they're boomers, because boomers are like the last bastion of a working economy and capitalism. But like these guys are ruining nice. It's not always the Chris Hansen types that come in looking like half frumpy Pokemon scalpers. God. Always be these dudes. All right, that's good.
Explain everything to you, okay? Mm-hmm. Can we clear him when we take him in here? Sure. Okay.
There's no guns in the house or anything, is there? Okay,
I
excellent.
don't think I need to do the Any pockets or anything?
All right, Phil. My name is Andrew Euler. I want the State's Attorney's Office, okay?
Really start that rapport. Phil, I'm just a friend of yours, buddy.
You're home for this?
Just don't consider me a detective. Just consider me one of the boys.
We're here for computers and cell phones, okay?
They're all upstairs.
All right, Phil.
Dude acting like he has no idea. I mean, all my stuff's upstairs, man. I don't know what's going on.
I'm here for... Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
This guy looks like future
sending
Morty.
off little boy pictures to other people and on Twitter and all that
Damn, he
stuff.
came right out with it. They usually like hide that.
Okay.
They usually bury the lead on that when they come up to these dudes'
If
houses.
you want to be a little bit more private, we
Like
can
that
do
video of that old guy with his wife standing behind him, and the wife is constantly like, I want to hear this. I want to know. And they like tiptoe, well, you know, we track IP addresses, right? So we saw that your IP address might have been linked to some accounts that were doing some things. This dude literally is like, hey, you've been sharing pictures of children with other men.
all these little
He might as well have gotten a megaphone out.
You have been sharing pictures of Mama
videos
Twin.
of
You're a child predator, David. A child predator.
that's out of your account.
From where?
Crack the neck. Crack the neck,
Your
boys.
Twitter,
Crack that net.
Dylan,
Ugh.
Twitter, your Dylan. Okay. All right. If you're not involved, then we're going to be on our way. We're going to take your devices. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think you're being honest with me. And there's only
I think
one
you're being a
chance you
little
can do that.
untruthful, boy.
No, well, and the thing is, do you know?
No.
Or guy that used to go to high school with you that's down in Alabama now? Crimson Tide?
Crimson Tide. Is it like a thing that if you mention Alabama, you have to be like, and I see that you've also been sharing this content in Alabama, Roll Tide. I understand that he's mentioning the college, but come on now.
I just got woken
That guy was like like this close to being like, Roll Tide? You Roll Tide? Yeah, you Roll Tide.
Okay? We want to get the devices that have... Okay, hold on.
This is a nice place. It's got a screened-in porch. You know a place is nice when it's got the screened-in, but then that screened-in porch has a freaking ceiling fan.
I can show you where my computer is.
When you got an outside area that has a ceiling fan on it, come on now. He's also surrounded by preschool toys, and I don't see a single child. This is getting a little goofy.
What kind of phone you got?
That's an old friend of yours that you...
Might be that.
Yeah. That you sent a video of a boy in the bathroom. Another boy.
I know a Scott who literally not too long ago tried to meet up with me.
No, well...
He wanted to meet up. He literally
I can't see
messaged me.
crap in here. I need better light. Yeah, I need better light. We can go out there. That's better light.
Kitchen?
I need better.
Just do
You got any lamps in this place? Good Lord, this is the straightest male house I've ever been in. Just overheads everywhere. Roll Tide.
Like, he's like the weird one, and he's been messaging me all
Dude,
day.
I'm not here to judge anybody as far as their sexuality, their preference.
Their sexuality and their these guys. Look, okay, you can't be mad at cops because they always do this. They're like, hey, I'm not here to judge you if you have an issue, if you like certain. Everyone's like, are these cops pedophile? And it's like, maybe, but also they like try to ease their way in, make it seem like it's not that kind of a crime. You know, oh, you know, you're in love. Like there was that one where it's like the guy drove this like teenage girl across state lines, and they caught him in a hotel, and she was like running away from her parents, and you know, impressionable, got coerced and manipulated by this dude, and they were like, hey, it looks like you guys are in love, and I can understand that. I just want to make sure that everything's on the up and up. You know, her parents were, and then of course they arrest him for like, you know, taking a child across state lines, and you know, all that kind of stuff. What was that Republican guy that did that? Anyway.
I come out and I get... That's you? Phil Obanoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your account?
No,
It's
Phil,
all...
wait, no, it's me. Phil Obanoff is me.
Okay, okay.
But you could give me
This
like
video,
5 names.
this video right here, and I know it's just a long thing. That video is a video of a little boy, probably, I don't know, 9, 10. that is
Come on.
Another boy that's under 18 in a bathroom.
When was all this done? I'm so like,
Last year,
I'm so
and
confused.
and also this year in...
Oh, buddy, you're a little more than
April of
confused.
this year, you
Also,
went on
always
Twitter.
terrible actors on these.
Absolutely,
I
it's
just
all
don't know. I'm
this
just so
house is your account.
confused.
Okay,
Is
so
it
they
your
sent-
I'm not trying to make them sound gay either. I literally,
Well,
all
I'm
of
just
these
saying,
guys are straight white guys.
So wait, they sent me these things?
No,
You said yes.
no.
They say,
It's you.
Well,
I don't know. I just follow accounts and they send me pictures of children.
You're getting a little-
I don't know what's going on, man.
How old are you?
I'm going on 32.
Okay, you went to high school? Graduated high school?
I went to grade
Why are
school.
you acting this way? Why are you acting
Now
this
they're
way?
ribbing them.
Just woke up.
Now it's turned into a Comedy Central roast. How old are you? 32? You acting this way? I mean, look, all fair.
I'm like freaking
Underneath
out now. You're
fair.
saying I have all this.
Bare minimum fairness.
I really don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Look at him. He's so. It's like he's doing a YouTuber apology.
No, and
I
I
just-
don't want to see shit like that.
I don't know.
That's the way you're gonna...
Wait, hold on. Let me put on my tears. I don't know
I don't know what to say.
what you're talking about.
So, Phil, here's
I
a
made a
little-
mistake. Okay,
These are-
I
these are all-
shouldn't have
hang on a second.
texted
These are all the
minors
types of cases that we work over.
while playing the
So
ukulele.
anything you do online
He
is
literally,
recorded. Hang on.
I can show, no, it's not fair. He's been trying to message me for years, trying to get a,
Yeah, so
This has nothing to
hung
do
up.
with
Yeah,
anybody
this
else.
is this. You're
Did
hung up on
you
one.
take a video of yourself urinating on yourself?
Oh my god. He went the Bear Grylls route of CSAM. God, jeez. These people. Is it okay to say that disease or not, this is getting to the point of incurability. This is not a vaccinable sickness. So it just needs to be an automatic life. I mean, if institutional prison sentences exist, and look, we're like the country that leads incarcerated persons per capita, so we have a huge problem. But if the system worked the way it should and held off repeat offenders and reformed potential people that would not offend again, these guys across the board, sickness or not, whatever you call it, are prone to repetitive offense every single time. Anytime you've seen these guys come out, right back to it. Anytime you've seen these guys skirt one crime, they do 300. And it's like anytime these guys are caught, they have 40 petabytes of this nonsense. And to me, if you're going to charge them each account per offense, and you already find them with terabytes of, it's just automatic life across the board. Now you have to decide, is this a mental institution thing or a prison system thing? Because if it's a prison system thing, the way the inside prison system works is these guys don't usually make it through. If you know what I mean. So you're going to have to decide for yourself. Me, I say jail. I say prison. I say locked up. And if you think that there's a safety aspect between them and other prisoners, let them work themselves out. That's why you have COs. Right? Anyway.
No, not that I can remember. I think the last time I tried someone paid me named like 5 years ago. He had me pee on myself. 5 years ago.
In your room upstairs on your bed.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay. You traded that video. Hold on.
I traded that video to a ton of people.
Yeah, you did just this past.
Oh, this guy's trying to argue it. Come on, guys. We pee. We all pee. Everyone pees. Everyone poops. I don't even know if that's a kid's book. Oh, sick.
Your picture
Disgusting.
was disseminated.
Gross.
That video of you
Impressionable.
urinating on yourself was disseminated.
And you're like, if I'm making light of this, if I'm making this into comedy, look, if the guy's already charged, if this is the video of the aftermath, ridicule is the only way we can deal with these things, and other than hate. I'm not making this lighter than it is. I'm ridiculing it for the behavior that it is. It's kind of like when people go off on Twitter in terms of everyone bodies a bad event, a bad action. You have to ridicule this crap. Because if you're not going to, if anger is one thing, ridicule is the only other thing. You could ignore it, but that is not the point of a true crime channel now, is it? So we sit here and it's not even making fun of it. We ridicule these guys. That's why these videos are posted, for informational security, making sure this kind of content stays secure in the public eye. And also, if you go through the comments, absolutely bodying these ugly creeps. The crime is horrendous. The offenders are horrendous. In the aftermath of the offense being caught, screw them. Make fun of them. That's the only other thing we have, other than just hating them. And honestly, let's just do both. Chat, let's do both. That's right.
Yeah. Was disseminated in April in Twitter. Right along with that was a video of two boys, and then one boy going and the other guy.
But again, you're talking about these videos I took over like a decade ago.
I don't care. You're trading them now.
I don't.
Do you have a drinking problem?
I don't have a drinking problem. I don't have a drug problem. I actually don't.
Do you black out? Do you do things and you wake up the next morning and not know what you're doing? I don't understand this though.
Neither do I.
Well, I think you do.
I really.
All right, your phone. What's the password on your phone?
6300.
6300. Do you have My Eyes Only in there?
My Eyes Only. Oh no.
6300. And your computer. What's the password on that?
0848.
0848. And what kind of computer is it?
The HP.
Do you have a desktop or is it a laptop?
The desktop.
Have you ever seen any?
Oh, hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Come across your desktop or your cell phone before, ever?
I mean, have I ever seen it in my entire life? I mean, yeah, it's popped up. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I don't know. I mean, have I seen questionable videos? Yes.
All these guys do the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I've run across it. I have never run across this crap.
Okay.
I'm not like.
Let me
No normal
let me
human
explain
being
to
has
you what we
ever
do.
run across this. You're out of your freaking mind. Every single one of these guys is like, yeah, it just comes up every once. No, it doesn't.
Let me explain everything to you. Listen, like I came in here, and I'm sorry that we came in here like gangbusters, but we have to. This is what we do.
Dormammu, I come to bargain.
Yeah, bargaining's not happening today, brother.
Right foot, because you need to do what's best.
You're going under the jail.
Right? I have been doing this. For
They're
over 30
throwing you
years.
inside the wheel of the
You're not
bus,
the first
son.
person that's come in, that I've come in and said,
Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
why? Why doesn't it matter what I have to say?
Because he doesn't have any reasoning that he can explain this away with.
Google.
These guys always are like, I'm just not going to talk. You're not. No, they're not what? They're not what, buddy?
Other than this possible.
You're just running out of
Okay,
stuff
I
to
don't
say
care who it
in
is to
response.
You sent it from your account. You're not understanding me. Back in November of last year. That's not a question.
I just don't know what I sent. I'm generally confused. Like. what
I'll
is
show
this
you
like?
exactly. And I don't bring in the videos because.
I don't want to see the video. I don't want to see any videos. I want to see.
Well, you say you don't want to know, so I'm trying to educate you.
I feel voice.
You what?
I just don't want to see any underage little.
Then why are you sending it off? See, here's the thing. There's people that do this sort of thing, and they're really.
That on your desk?
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be.
Phil, listen,
Wait, someone at
I don't-
the station?
listen. We're not here to complicate things for you. I stepped out for a minute just to kind of talk about some things. So, but more or less, here's what we do. Everything that you do online is tracked, it's logged,
I know,
all
I
that
see
stuff.
your
Okay,
shit.
yeah, all that.
You know, and yet you got caught. We're going to skip to this dude just getting locked because, like, they're going to go back and forth on this. Let's see if they talk to the parents.
Alright, sorry for the delay on this, but this is what we're here for. Judge signed this yesterday, and it's given us the rights to come here and take any and all devices. Because of the way that your son's acting, we have no choice but to take every single phone and every single computer in the house. Okay?
Woo!
I'll give it to you in a nutshell. Your son created an account in his name back last year. It was a Google account and a Yahoo account connected. What he did is
I didn't know
he
you could
sent
connect those.
A friend of his from high school a video that showed probably about a 14-year-old boy in a bathroom with a little 9-year-old boy, the older boy, older by 14 only. Sent it directly. They had communications about that video, him and your son. And these two people went to high school together, so we have that. Google caught it.
Chad, do you think this is shock or did these parents see this coming? Not as in like they're complacent or complicit even. As in like they knew that this was going to happen. Like their son has always been a little weird, a little creepy. You know, generally speaking, they don't let him sit near the kids' table at Thanksgiving. Like that does happen a lot in these videos where like the parents are not surprised because it was just always a vibe. I mean, there's no reaction yet, so maybe they're all just taking it in.
They sent it to us. They sent this to us too late, so we couldn't put a nexus into this house because the IP addresses were too old. this year, in April, he created a Twitter account in this house.
Oof.
And sent off a whole slew of boys, including videos of himself and peeing on himself in his bed.
I'm not laughing. It's just telling the parents this is wild. And you feel bad because it's like, if these parents aren't like psychopathic or anything like that, which there's going to be some people in the chat that have had childhoods kind of like me, where it's like, are any parent not psychopathic? And it's like, yeah. But if they're not absolute psychos, like, you've got to be like, I raised this kid, what did I do? And a lot of the time, like, stuff like this can be linked to prior abuse. That doesn't excuse it. But it's also like, I think a lot of times it's unfettered access to the internet and like mental, defiant eras of deviancy. Like times in their life where they go in and out of this stuff. I mean, it's kind of like psychopathy, right? Some people are just born and bred. Some people have lowered inhibitions, but the thing about that is that that's not a reason either. People think that that's a reason for it, and it's not, because people that have tendencies of psychopathy, you know, lack of emotion, lack of emotional connection, lack of empathy, they can become things like, and I'm not naming names, but astronauts. A lot of them go into like the Air Force, fighter pilots, you know, things that require a lack of emotion and fear, things that require cold calculation in the heat of the moment. And when they're raised bad, or they're bad people, or they surround themselves with badness, then these tendencies tend to go into other routes. It's an extremely complicated thing. It's like serial killers and everything. It can be extremely complicated, but at the end of the day, you did something like this, and the full responsibility and the full weight of these crimes are on you, and only you. Doesn't care. We don't care about mental. Look, we care about mental illness in this chat, very, very much so. But when it comes to the point where you're committing crimes like this, all of that, all of your prior history, your growing up, all of that goes out. I mean, look at Jeffrey Dahmer. Look at guys that have had fairly average lives in terms of Midwesterners, growing up with your grandma, your dad's a little this, your mom's a little that. I mean, how many of us have had alcoholic dads, distant moms, living with grandma, and didn't do any of this? So at a certain point, and this is the point, it's 100% personal responsibility, and these guys just need to go. They need to go. And that's kind of my opinion on that debate of childhood versus crime. There are certain crimes that not justified, but can directly link to it. And even if there are direct links to it, there are certain crimes like this that those links don't need to exist. You can explain them with those links, but it's direct to prison. Sorry, bud, you had a bad sorry, you're like this. Sorry, you're like that. Bye-bye. The normal populace needs to feel safe, and the normal populace needs some kind of, it's that human thing of almost revenge. You have to satiate the populace with the correct amount of punishment. And this is that punishment. So it doesn't matter where you came from, buddy. And looking around this house, you didn't come from much that was that bad. I don't know what the parents did. They could have been doing all kinds of crazy stuff to you. Don't matter now. Sorry.
Those were side by side. So that's why we're here. Typically what we do is we only come in here and we take the devices that have what we need. We don't need to burden you guys with, you know, waiting to have your phones or use your phones or your laptops and have your personal stuff taken. But I can't sort through anything because I know it came
I'm
from this
blinking
house.
too much. Hold on one sec.
Well,
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna adjust my blink on my on myself. I'm blinking too much. All right, hold on. Blink sensitivity. 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 That looks good. Ba bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum ba 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 ba. Nope. Edu. Edu.
Your
Edu.
son, he's saying he doesn't know anything about nothing. That's fine. And you're saying go ahead and get a lawyer. He's not in custody, so he doesn't need a lawyer. It doesn't apply. I get it. I get it 100%. I get it 100%. And
What did she say? He needs a lawyer. I guess.
get it. I get it 100%. I get it 100%.
Every day.
It should be upsetting. Okay? And that's why I'm in here telling this for a very long time. It's nothing. It just has to do with you can't trade it. You can't possess it.
Oh, is this the one gay guy that does this? Way to bring us all down, bud. Way to bring us all down.
I have the evidence to show that he is. And he's just, oh no, it's got to be my dad then. It's got to be my mom then. It's not me. I don't know who. I don't have these accounts. Even though it's him clearly peeing on himself and sending them off along with the boys. At the same day, the same time. It's not a question. From this IP address that's in his name. From the Comcast. So, we're going to find it on his phone, and when we do, he's given us no other alternative but to arrest him. Does that have to happen? No, it doesn't have to happen. Our job is to come in and take these devices and get them out. Get this stuff out of circulation. One device, one house at a time. It is painstaking, but there's many people like me that do it. So, we'll never stop. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, so you know the devices you're looking for? I mean,
Unfortunately, it's not that specific. We know it came from the house, and we know it was all associated with your son's accounts. Although there's another account that's a little bit more obscure, which is some Dylan account that's a Twitter account. But, however, it's associated, has his picture as being in the profile. So, it just doesn't happen this way. It's not as if someone's setting them up or anything like that. They're in the house, and he admits to making the
Man,
video
if they only
that
were
he-
serious about this at a
peeing on
governmental
himself.
level. Brother, you're preaching to the choir.
He's just saying it's not here. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's do a little bit of a reset. Let's watch this guy get arrested, though. I mean, come on, we've been going through this for at least 20 minutes.
They're not. Well, just hold it like that, and it'll be fine. Okay? They're not that kind of girl.
Yeah, that is.
What a loser. Let's do a little bit of a reset. I'm going to hit the BRB again. I know I'm breaking this up too much, but let's do a little bit of a reset. We might do some JCS I see down here. But also I see EWU's got a new one with some lawyer commentary from that one guy. Parents discover their son is a wanted murderer. Oh, the mall predator one is good. How to interrogate a narcissist. Perfect. We got a couple we can pull up. All right. I'm going to take a coffee break. Hold on. And then we'll be right back. Be back, boys. All right, enough of that. Doobly-dum-ba-dum-bee, dibbity-ba-da-boo. Abba-dee-bow-dum-bee-dim-bow. Yabba-dabba-dee-ba-do. Yeah. Get that back. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba. We got a new EWU. EWU.
Are you familiar with the username Incel Revolution soon?
I'm gonna screenshot that. Oh. All right. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way. Oh, crap, I forgot my coffee. Hold on.
Have you talked about how all women need to be masculine?
No, but
Total Jewish bring forth now. Kill them all, get lefties.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter.
A white male. Oh, a white male is so scary.
You come out with one
They're
that's...
FBI. Nobody's going to report a thing.
Yeah, because they're terrorists that have
Watch
access
your
and
mouth.
spying people with the Patriot Act.
You need to watch yourself.
I don't care. I can say all this. This is free speech.
When an Instagram user calling himself Incel Revolution Soon shares a series of posts that draw the attention of the FBI, they trace the account to a home in Edgewater, Florida. There, a special agent clashes with the poster, who believes he's done nothing wrong.
Putting on the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays?
Yeah, if you're inciting mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that any person charged with a crime is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On October 18, 2025, the FBI received a tip about an Instagram user posting what they describe as RMVE, or racially, ethnically motivated, and violent extremist ideology.
They always look like this! They always look like this, bro. Look at this Chad Chattinson. Trump voter extraordinaire. They always look like this. Oh, dear God, please. You know I had to do it to him. You know I had to be racist to him. This guy still does 6'7". He does 6'7" in jail now. But this guy still 6'7", ironically and unironically all at the same time. What a fucking chode. What an absolute... Can we bring that back? Let's bury the word chode and leave it with him in his grave. This is the final chode. This is chode supreme. No chode shall come after this chode. Also, there's like a whole thing for it. REMVE.
Jeez. Their investigation identified the user as 19-year-old Luke Nefterlane. 6 days after receiving the tip...
Always be... my gays and days out there, never trust a dude named Luke. Never. They're always chasers. They're always haters. They're always... And never trust a Luke. Never.
Special agent with the FBI arrives on his front porch, accompanied by officers with the Edgewater Police Department.
How are you doing, dear?
Hi, how are you doing?
So, Agent will explain everything to you.
Oh gosh. With the FBI. Nice to see you. Yeah, what is this about? Is this Lucas? Yes. Okay, so I'm glad that you're here as well. So is he saying something online? Is that
Really?
Immediately she knew it. We just talked about this, chat. Immediately she knew this. Immediately she knew that this dude... Oh, he's saying some stuff online, isn't he? They always know. It's parent forgiveness. It's gone too far. You guys don't need to slap your kids, but you also can't just be like, he's just on the internet all the time in his little cave. Shut the fuck up. God, look, we need to show parents more technological advancement. We need all of these fucking boomers, Gen A's, whatever they are, Gen Z's. We need to throw them all into camps And those camps teach you computer literacy. Not those kinds of camps, chat. Good Lord. What is my name? Luke?
Looking at what I'm saying online?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, are you kidding me?
Oh, geez. Are you joking? Come on. She's just shrugging her. This is the issue. And they always have that kind of haircut, and they always have those kinds of sunglasses. Also, she's wearing the gay first date shirt. This just makes too much sense. Living in that nice double wide in Florida. You can tell it's Florida with the palm trees, but also rocks. They never have yards, they have rocks.
What do you think?
Might be where this kid got his personality from, honestly.
What is he singing? Why don't
The rocks, not the mom. Both, maybe. She seems racist.
you tell us what are you saying?
Nothing.
You can smell it.
Instagram account, I get banned on there.
What's your Instagram handle?
Why would I need to tell you that, brother? I'm not going to answer that question.
If the FBI is at your house asking you a question, it's for a reason.
Board-certified criminal defense lawyer Bruce Rivers reviewed this case and shared his perspective. Please note that all legal opinions expressed are solely Bruce's and not reflective of EWU.
He does not.
And not reflective of EWU? Guys, I like the EWU, but if we're going to start saying EWU, this just sounds like you've already got the wolf icon. This is just a furry channel at that point. EWU?
Not have to say anything to these officers. He could say, I refuse to answer any and all questions. Now, they don't have to Mirandize him here because he's not in custody.
Sure, it's for a reason, but, I mean, what the...
Hey, look, do not go after this guy because he's just giving legal advice across the board. And in a legal, judicial sensibility, this guy is still innocent. It's just that he's on EWU, so we know he's guilty. But there's an innocence until proven so. So he's just look, excuse him, excuse. Also, the cross on that girl's shirt, the gay first date shirt, looks like it's like one of those, what was that stupid brand called that they sell in Buc-ee's? Which also millennials and new gens glizz up Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is just run by a bunch of racist weirdos. My opinion only, by the way, in Minecraft. Grunt style. She looks like she's wearing the gay grunt style.
Is this?
Luke, come on. What
am I saying online? I've done nothing.
Watch your mouth. A little too late to be telling your son that, dude.
I don't know, but don't be disrespectful.
I'm not being a criminal.
What did he say something? We'll talk about that.
Act like I'm a terrorist.
But why would you say that?
Why are you...
See, they know that they're coming up to him for racial and terroristic threats towards racial minorities and majorities. And literally he's like, you're treating me like a terrorist. And that's why she goes, well, why would you say that? Boom. That should have tipped him off right there. Oh, they are here for that. But again, a guy named Luke with the grippers out like that. Also, 0.5 out of 5 on celebrity feet pics. Those look disgusting.
Well, we don't talk about only terrorists. We talk to a lot of people.
Oh my goodness.
So why would you say
He has never been in trouble for doing anything, but
He's never been in trouble for doing anything in your eyes because the bar has been set so low by you. It's on the goddamn Marina Trench. You get it, guys? James Cameron, the greatest pioneer.
what are you writing, Luke? What are you saying?
Not saying anything.
So I'm concerned that you said terrorist because that's a big word, and that why would you?
Yeah, big
why would
word
you
for a
think
guy
you're-
named
you're
Luke,
talking about
honestly.
a terrorist?
He said I'm not a terrorist.
Right, but that's a big word that most people don't just throw out there.
Luke doesn't answer the question, but the agent will soon explain her concerns.
So first and foremost, for safety, are there any guns in the home?
Probably.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of gun is it?
Look, clocked it. Of course there are. It's Florida and they're wearing ripped jeans. They're wearing clothes that look like they fit them 8 years ago. Actually, hold on a second. Look at the door. There's like a flower. It looks like it's almost been put in post. But it's like a flower thing, and it looks like there's like those fake... You remember back in like middle school, boys, when like dudes would drive unironically with like sticker bullet holes, like bullet hole stickers on their windows? It looks like they put those on the door. Trash. At least they recycle.
Glock 43, shotgun, AK. My dad also.
Yeah, dad has guns.
are any registered to Canicus?
No.
Okay. Do you have them
Doubt.
locked up in a safe?
Yes. Doubt.
Okay. Does he have
X to doubt.
access to those?
Definitely registered
Well,
to
I
him.
know Luke
X to
doesn't have
freaking doubt.
guns, and you could look at it, you could see what they have. I have no problem with any of it.
Do you know of any time that he's been able to access the guns with that?
All the time.
He doesn't even shoot.
All the time.
Do you
She's
ever
lying.
remember touching a tan and black
She's
AK
lying.
in the home?
Of course.
She's lying. She's
Okay,
lying.
You probably picked up something up.
So I'm going to show you a picture.
Pose with it. It's just
Okay, well, now we know. Now we need to know what you did.
really.
Ooh.
This is serious, honey.
They take it serious. You can't just
What?
act like.
I can't pose with a gun.
Do you know who that is in the photo?
You can't pose with a gun, and I'm going to guess he threatened a specific group of individuals. Let's guess on who that is, chat. Who might it be? Could it be African Americans? Ding, 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 ding. Could it be gays? Ding, 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 ding. Could it be trans people? Ding, 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 ding. And most of all, could it be the left? The evil left who wants to give us more revenue and fix the economy. Ooh, the evil left who actually knows what a tariff is. My God. Idiot.
It's me.
Okay. Is that the...
Yeah. Let's just pause right here for a sec. Just drink it in. Delicious.
Then you were talking about steak?
It's you can't do that, Luke.
Really?
Especially if you're saying threatening stuff.
I didn't say anything threatening. It was a picture.
Then why is the FBI knocking
It was
on our
supposed to be
door?
funny. Because they're alphabet agencies, you know.
Alphabet agencies. What is with these dudes and the addiction to saying the word alphabet about things they don't like? The alphabet gang, the LGBTQIAGGGGG. Look at this dude's face, too. Like, if we're going a clavicular route, look at the guy's structure here. Zero chin, big upper lip, all nose, and then right into the forehead. This guy looks like all of them. A Neanderthal. A dude that was... Look, Brendan Fraser, when he was thawed out the ice, hot as hell. This dude looked like he was thawed out the ice just like this. This guy came out of a cave a week ago. And honestly, that's true.
Government.
Stop. Watch your mouth.
They're terrorists.
Well,
they are.
They're trying to protect us.
No, they're not. They don't protect us.
Watch your mouth.
When was the last time you've seen the FBI in Edgewater?
So the concerns that I have are, these are
stuff.
Also, yeah, this is scary. You got to take this seriously because it's like, this ain't Dana Scully crap. When the cops come to the door, that's one thing. When the FBI comes, brother, you're in deep. The FBI does not show up. Even in today's America, the FBI does not show up unless they got everything. And also when the FBI comes, that means that it's gone through every other system and level of authority. And the FBI takes it and goes, yoink, we're going to grab this one. Thank you. Thank you for passing this along. Oh, my God.
If you're posting online, that's how they have it.
The FBI was contacted because people were very concerned about some of the posts that you were sharing.
You know what Homeland Security is?
Oh, I bet he believes in that. I bet he believes in the HSA because those take Mexicans in his mind. Oh, they're the ones that grab the brown people? No, I know Homeland Security. Well, bitch. Welcome to the federal level, stupid.
No. Man. You need to call his father.
He's very immature about this stuff.
Yeah.
Are you his biological mom?
Yes.
I'm sure about
Yes.
these things. I'm an American citizen, and you come to my home for a.
Bro, FBI is an American institution created by J. Edgar Hoover. What do you mean? These guys always spit out the dump. And also, look at this pause right here. Boom. Neanderthal. The FBI is an American institution, brother. See, if the FBI was going after the brown people, the liberals, the alphabet group, he'd be all for it. Oh, yeah, the FBI, America. Now, they always want to spout, especially when like these right-wing dudes get like arrested in body cam videos. What are you doing? I'm an American. That is code for I'm white. Why are you targeting me? I'm white. Anytime I've ever been taught something, white people get away with it. Colonialism gets away with it. That is code. They don't mean American. They mean Caucasian.
What?
That means
It's not the picture.
Yeah, because
It's
the posts
something
that you're
you
making
said.
online, the posts that you're making online are federal felonies.
Ow.
Because that's the statute.
If you're
It's a federal
saying
felony.
what you're saying, they
That
take
means
it
What did
prison.
I say in that photo? It's just a photo.
You
I
better
mean, free
find out.
speech. What the?
When you cock off online, it can have implications. I have a case right now where all my clients said, I'm not leaving X town until so-and-so is in a coma. I filed a motion to dismiss that because it's just, but you have a First Amendment right of free speech, but not any speech. You can't yell fire at a crowded theater. You know, just like you can't bring your own food. I mean, I tried that once. I tried to bring my own food to a movie theater, and I got kicked out readily because the barbecue smoke was just too much for the theater owner.
They acted like I'm a planet attack or
not
something.
threatening-
You're treating me like I'm a criminal.
I don't know what you said
I've done
though.
nothing incriminating.
They have to take it serious.
Okay, I'd like to point out that you're not being treated like a criminal because you're not in handcuffs, you're not being detained.
All right then.
Okay, so let's point that out there. Let's be very clear about that.
Before the agent asks her next question, she tells Luke that lying to a federal agent during an investigation can result in a felony charge.
That is true. If you lie to a federal agent, you know, I've got a case right now where my client is accused of that, and it's a federal felony.
Are you familiar with the username Incel Revolution Soon?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
It's just a handle I had on Instagram.
So it's your handle on Instagram?
It was. It's gone now. It's
What happened to
banned.
it?
It just got banned. It gets banned all the time.
Jeez, I wonder why.
Have you ever said anything like...
Instagram's an American institution. Instagram's created by a white guy. Do you disagree with Instagram for banning Incel Revolution? Oh. Wait. We're going to get into what he said. Let me back up.
It's banned all the time.
Have you ever said anything like, everyone, that's my instincts, that's what my instincts tell me?
I mean, I've said it before. It's just jokes.
Okay.
Well,
Have you talked about how all women need to be masked?
No. What?
He's lying. Dude, they always do. What? He's lying.
Luke, watch what you're saying.
What about the exact
Zip
phrase?
it.
Women
No,
need-
I don't need it.
I know
women
what.
need-
What?
Luke, watch what you're saying.
What about the exact
Zip
phrase?
it.
Women
No,
need-
I don't need it.
I know
women
what.
need to be.
I watch all the true crime shows. I know exactly
I
what
don't need to hear
But
that.
your
My knowledge.
Instagram handle was Incel Revolution Soon, correct?
It's just a joke.
Okay. So did you say it or was it a joke?
I have no recollection of saying that phrase.
No recollection.
Do you ever
He's trying to do
remember
legal
hearing
speak.
a-
This guy's going
a
under
voice?
the bus.
I mean, yeah, I probably said it before.
Can you explain what a poet is?
It's just female humanoid. That's what it means. It's just a mean term.
Okay.
It's all it's
Watch
posting.
it.
It's all
Yeah,
posting.
you might be thinking in your head that it's a joke, but it's not a joke. Because
What about the
Now
like,
he's
what about the
quiet.
phrase,
Now
"I'm
he's
gonna
quiet.
commit
Once they
mass
start
murder
reading
for
the
it"?
comments he left,
I've never
once they
said
pull out the
that.
receipts, now he's
I
quiet.
hope you didn't say that, Luke.
What?
What she just said. Have you said stuff
Show
like
me the
that?
proof. Show me I've said these
You
things.
just
Have
said
you-
you said it. What proof? You just...
Said that you wanted to.
Sure, I've said it before.
See, all these incel guys are the self-hating losers. They don't want to work upon themselves, so they take that self-hatred and put it on another group, and the easiest group to do that are women, because most of them are straight white men that are rejected by women because they have no sense of self-improvement, no sense of self-worth, and then they have this false sense of confidence that they get from people like Andrew Tate that riz them up. But that self-confidence doesn't actually exist. It exists in an affrontal, women-hating way. That's not self-confidence. That's hatred. That's you projecting self-hatred onto an entire group of people, usually black people and women.
The
Joking
Amy
around,
thing,
just-
everyone said they had everything. Everyone's had thoughts of that before.
The special agent explains her concerns that Luke may still be harboring these ideations, but he assures everyone that he's not.
I know. Well, his friends or whoever he talks to online, they all kind of joke
Whoever
with stupid
he talks to online,
lingo
yeah, no
like
oversight.
That. But he's
His
never.
parents suck.
Yeah.
No
Listen,
oversight.
there are First Amendment protected rights. Absolutely, we care about those, but we also care about written threats, and that's where things are not protected. Those are not protected rights.
Yeah.
So making written threats online is a federal felony. So what about something like total Jew? Now bring it forth. It will happen, student brother. It's all falling into place.
Look, he can't even look at him anymore. Look at his face. Now it's starting to sink in. This is why I keep pausing, because we're going to go through this just little by little. Now it's starting to sink in. You see his stupid fucking face, how it droops, how it drops, how the eyes come down, how the lids of them start to slit inward. This guy knows he's screwed, and this guy knows that he said a bunch of dumb crap that Reddit incel groups have glizzed him up. He's on that kitten Discord. But when you put it out in the public space, now you're in trouble, dumbass. And look at that dude's face. Move past the furry photo. Look at that dude's face. Yeah.
Do you ever remember saying anything like that?
I I said it, I know.
This particular conversation took place between Luke and another Instagram user by the name Sea Salty Man, who sent Luke what police describe as an anti-Jewish video. They traced the account to Luke's 19-year-old close friend, who they later questioned about the messages.
I have a very certain opinion on Jewish people. Now, it's
You're
not
allowed to have.
Which is not all Jewish people. It's just people that so happen to be Jewish that do evil things.
After Sea Salty Man...
What about people that so happen to be you that do evil things? Dumbass.
And sent the video, Luke replied, "I don't hate them enough. I need more hate, more hatred. Total Jewish now. Bring it forth." Sea Salty Man responded, "I'm done with this. Let's start the revolution." To which Luke replied, "It will happen soon, brother."
It's all just
losers.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, losers.
Okay, so
now it's dumb. Now it's dumb. When you get caught, all these guys, when they get caught, now it's stupid. Now it's just talk. This is why, and let me be very clear, this is why the they-them army, if this ever came to a head, would have wiped these dudes. Because they're always safe in their internet space, but once they come outside of it, all of a sudden it's all just talking. But this is why when these guys get called out in person, on the streets, with colleagues, it always, oh, please don't fire me, man. It was just talk. I was just being dumb. Again, they-them army wipe the floor with these idiots. I'm not advocating for violence, the opposite of so. But they don't know what it's like when a trans femme furry with a weapon, they don't have anything to hide. God. More idiocy, please.
There are stuff that is art, things that are very serious. Mm-hmm. I can't speak for him in that. Mm-hmm. That's just not something I keep up with.
Sure.
In any sense. Like, that's just, I really don't even know what to put that. I just don't think about it often. Mm-hmm.
When you say you don't think about it often, what do you mean by that? Like, you don't think about his statements often, or you don't think about...
Like, the political ideologies. Like, it's just not something I'm so fantasized in.
You're a little bit nervous, you're shaking and
things like that. This is the first time I've ever had an interaction with the police, like, justice on my own.
And keep in mind, everything you say can and will be used in a court of law.
Let me just be straight up honest with you. Take a deep breath, relax. At the end of this, we're not putting you in handcuffs.
Oh, I
we're
know.
Not taking,
it's just like
I just want you to be relaxed and know that this is literally just a conversation all of us are having, and when we're done, you go back inside, we get back in our cars and leave.
I know. I
just want to put you at ease, and I'm not sure if you were nervous or anything like that.
No, I am, but like it's just like the very first time I've ever had an interaction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where's that white male strength incel? Always comes down to it. And that's why you always get like the they-them army online when they're like, when they're confronting people like Kirk or that lady that pooped her pants, Caitlin Bennett. When you always see a video of like the quote-unquote they-them army confronting them, they don't back down. They stare right at them. It's these idiots, these right-wing Jew-hating morons in Minecraft that always back down, that always get scared, that always hide behind their security. Because they have an intense amount of insecurity. And they're pussies.
I got you. FBI.
Let me take that back. Pussy is a very strong thing. Again, they have no idea what they're messing with.
In contrast, Luke's own conversation with the agent grew increasingly tense as she shared more of Luke's statements with his family.
Absurd to me.
Luke, what about you get a gun to... I'm going to get a gun to... That's what I'll do after the public area.
Who knows if I said it?
Oh my gosh, watch your mouth, Luke.
Do you know who Elliot Roger is?
Yes, of course I know who he is.
What is he known for?
Elliot Roger.
He was a guy that couldn't find love, and then he went and shot up a place.
In May of 2014, Elliot Roger murdered 6 people and injured 14 others. Before the attack, he uploaded a video to YouTube in which he said he wanted to punish women for rejecting
Scumbag.
him and expressed resentment toward men. He's cited as an influence on several perpetrators of subsequent mass attacks.
Incel,
You mentioned incel in your username. What is
yeah,
it?
it was
What's
a
an
joke.
incel?
Involuntary celibate.
Okay. So that's what Elliot Roger was. Is that
Sure.
correct to say?
I suppose.
Sea Salty Man was also later asked about this particular subject, where the agent went into further detail.
What do you know about incels?
I just know it's a kind of people. I don't know. I honestly couldn't even give you like a detail for what it is. I don't know what it is, honestly. I just know it's a term that gets used online. People like Nick Fuentes, if you know who that is, get called like...
Yeah, I know you watch Nick Fuentes. Because you look like a wannabe femboy like he. Nick Fuentes is a liberal left-wing gay man hidden upon layers and layers of irony and hatred and racism and bigotry and nonsense. That dude is gay. That dude is probably left-leaning. But he's a grifter and a groiper and a moron. And look at this guy for 5 seconds. Oh yeah, all these guys, femboy lovers. Every single one of them. Gay as hell. Just stupid, angry. He ain't even ugly. If he cleaned up his act, again, self-improvement. It's like that one streamer no one likes says, all men are at least 6s. Clean yourself up, get some confidence, some natural, well-standing confidence, gym it out, eat healthy. But no, they'd rather hate women because it's just it's easier to type angry comments than it is to self-confront yourself.
And stuff. It's just something like, sorry, give me. I'm digging. It's like
self-confront,
involuntary
period.
celibate.
I just think that's just a weird term. Involuntarily celibate. Can you think of a worse fate?
The concern is that a lot of your statements that you're making are very similar to what Elliot Roger believed and did.
Really?
Yes.
Luke, you know he knows that. It's not.
What?
Why would you even
You know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't
It's
even
not
know who it is.
me. There's multiple people on Instagram, thousands of people that call themselves Incel Revolution to I'm a true cell. Everyone says that.
But some of the stuff you're saying is not.
Who cares? They say it too. Do they show up? Do you show up at their houses
Yes.
and interrogate them?
Yes.
And anybody?
Yes. The answer is yes. What do you have to say to that? Yes. The answer is yes. And now we're at your house.
I don't care if you're talking about me. I mean, I want to know if you do this to other people. You go to other people's houses and harass them like this.
If there are
Like obvious jokes.
if there
Who reported me? Like,
What
who
makes
reported
it-
me?
what makes
It's on the, yeah, but you put it on the internet. It's-
Nobody could have reported me.
Would when you put it out
Who
there.
would have
it's-
reported me? My
it's-
own friends? They're the only ones that seen these things.
Well, people, whoever.
How would they even know who
if
I
it's out
were?
on the internet, anybody can see it.
No. I mean, it shows you on Instagram who views your posts.
They have access to everything.
Yeah, because they're terrorists that
Watch
have
your
access
mouth.
and
What
spying
the-
people with the Patriot Act.
Okay.
They need to.
The Patriot Act. This guy has no idea what he's talking about, dude. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. Welcome to jail, brother.
Watch yourself.
I don't care. I can say all of this. This is free speech.
While it isn't clear who reported Luke, many of his posts were publicly viewable.
I mean, you come to my house and try to intimidate me and try to silence me. Is that what you're doing?
It's working.
Well,
Yeah, that is what you're doing. So you're asking me questions and I don't need the answer, do I? Why are you here?
You absolutely
Can
don't
you
need to
leave?
answer questions.
Luke.
Can you leave and never come back?
Watchalong.
Is that possible for you two, or all four of you to do?
Stop. That's no respect.
Is that possible?
No respect, because what you're writing stuff that's not funny and it's not a joke. So stop. Don't put your hand up.
What's funny and what's not funny? Who's to say?
Yeah, well, I say it. It's killing people, none of that's
Am I
funny.
under arrest? Am I going to be detained?
Yep.
Are you going to charge me for anything? Does any of this matter? Does I need to
You sure are, brother. You're going to be under arrest, brother. You're going to be under arrest, and what you're going to be saying is
arrive and get caught up to speed. With
and it's not going to happen.
The FBI agent continued sharing what they found in their private messages.
Again, we're not here to tell you to have your own opinion about certain groups or anything like that. But, do you recall talking about more than 110, or in a conversation, more than 110 million non-white foreign individuals in our country? America is truly a hole. Does that sound ring a bell?
I know how he is. He's kind of racist. I'm not even gonna lie. So that sounds like something that could have been said. Now that line specifically doesn't really. Ring a bell.
He's kind of racist. You said to get all Jews. What does that make you?
Something that you.
What does that make you? What does that make you? What does that make you?
Okay, I saw that in the file. So I remember when that happened. That was with the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and that was on September 10th. And Lucas was the first person.
Next strong.
Who was like texting and stuff. And
Next strong,
we just
brother.
got into one of those like arguments, not arguments, like
debates.
Not debate. We were like on the same side, but we were just like.
Fired up.
Flaming, like just pretty much dumping. That's what that was.
Okay. What about like follow up with that though? Him saying it will happen soon, brother. It's all falling into place, and then your response was, "I'm not waiting." And then a discussion from you further was this tyranny has infected the human race since the dawn of the Jews. Then he responded, "You have to."
Yeah, look at that big.
Blowing a fuse and committing an act of terror early benefits no one. It's when Breivik was retarded.
Anders Behring Breivik is a Norwegian terrorist who carried out attacks in Norway on July 22, 2011.
Loser.
He first detonated a car bomb, killing 8 people.
Loser.
Then carried out a mass shooting at a youth camp, killing 69 more.
Youth
and then what about continuing on talking about Breivik?
What did they do?
He bombed leftists in Norway, and what came from it? Really nothing at all. He went to jail. He lit his fuse of hate early. We must all light our fuses together, not individually, and create such an enormous explosion, not a small, insignificant one, that completely...
The guy killed children, buddy. And I don't know if this guy gets arrested or not, but boy, howdy, is this going to live forever. And this is why we do this, chat. To continue the legacy of having these guys live forever in exactly what they wanted. Their words and their words alone. You've certainly lit a fuse, brother, but it wasn't directed at the people you thought it was. It was attached to yourself.
It obliterates the system so we can rebuild it anew. And your response was...
That was something he said, okay.
That's one way to think about it, but that's to invoke one singular explosion. It needs to be a chain reaction. The hate for true evil needs to spread. And that was your response. Total Jewish bring it forth now. Log the lefties.
Are those the last few things you said were like conversations that he had with me?
Correct.
Okay.
Some of your responses.
Yeah, you had some responses in there as well.
Okay. Could you read those to me?
Your response to you need to blow it all up and win. Then you followed up. Your response was, "It's bigger and more grand than just to the section of one race. It is a fight that will require every last soul on this planet until its dying breath." And then further on, he said, "Them all."
Look how uncomfortable he is.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter. Because that was around the time of the Charlie Kirk thing. That should be on September 10th or 11th, right?
What does Charlie Kirk have anything to do with it? This guy was a Norwegian terrorist that, like, maimed children. A Norwegian terrorist that murdered kids. What are you talking about in Minecraft?
That's all that was. And since then, obviously, like, I've calmed down and most of the world has. But... At that day in specific, it was just a day where no one knew really what was going on or, like, the full severity of things. I didn't know that he was a, a Republican at the time. So that's bad on my end because I'm just saying I don't know about it. That's how I see it.
Is he saying he didn't know Charlie Kirk was a Republican at the time?
Thought it was one of those minorities or something that you have some sort of particular viewpoint against.
Someone that has committed something like that within the past few years. like maybe not like a black person or like a person of color, but maybe.
Oh, now he's using person of color. Again, these guys are secret leftists, secret gay men who like to project their anger and self-hatred elsewhere. That's the right-wing pipeline. Right-wing pipeline knows how to take these self-hating dudes and turn them into good conservatives, blind conservatives, agreeing conservatives.
Be like someone that identifies in the LGBTQ space, because that happens before.
Now he's saying LGBTQ. Again, secret leftists, appropriate language. All these dudes need is a shower and a hug. Okay, excuse me. All this guy might need is a shower and a hug. This guy might be able to be saved, as disgusting as he is, and he is reprehensibly, unequivocally disgusting. Might be able to be saved. Am I giving him free reign? Excuses? Absolutely not. But going back to the prison system, if our per capita needs to be reformed, this guy might be able to be saved. That other guy, throw him out. He doesn't get to participate in society. This guy, give him a little while. Let him see what the real side is. Throw him back out. Give him some education. Let him learn. Whoop his ass. Make sure a white guy whoops his ass. Otherwise, they're just going to use that as bait. Raise your hands, chat, if you want to be up first. Again, the they, them army, cream bucket these dudes.
To like the transgenders that are like at school in Nashville, or the dude that tried to assassinate Trump was on that end, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know at the same time.
Now he's just talking his rhetoric. Now he's sunk right, again, proper language, right back to the rhetoric. Maybe he can't be saved. Maybe I spoke too soon.
According to police records, an Edgewater detective also learned of a group chat Luke was involved in, which discussed the topic of school and workplace shootings.
What was the name of the group chat?
Serial flexers.
Serial flexers?
The federal agent attempted to question Luke further.
Did you ever say blowing it all up with incel rage all?
What? How do you expect me to recall in my mind everything I ever said?
Watch him.
Oh, you got pictures of it? I guess that's me, is it me? My hands covering my face.
Yeah. Well, you don't think it's a big deal what you're saying, but
it's a joke. You should. I'm a teenage boy.
Yeah, but it's not a joke.
Oh, now I'm just a child. I'm just a boy. Throw his ass out.
Actually, an adult. Yeah, exactly.
An adult. Ooh,
this guy's a loser.
The federal government
bears that charge. Everything you put on the internet is for anyone to see, and they have to take it serious because they don't need people going out shooting people and killing people.
There are immigrants coming here r***ing people that are illegal aliens. They're doing this because I have European descent. That's why they're doing it.
What the heck? Luke,
that's exactly why they're doing it. A white male. Oh, a white male is so scary.
You come out with watch your mouth.
Like, how do you live with yourself?
Stop.
I'm actually European descent.
Stop.
Live with yourself.
Stop.
I'm actually European descent.
Stop. It has nothing to do with your skin color. It's what you're saying.
It is.
It's what you're saying. Now stop.
Luke has already been told that he's not being detained or placed under arrest, leaving one of the officers wondering where this may be heading.
What's going to be the end result here? It's going to be 10, 15, 10, 12 or what? No, this is it, huh?
Legal name, Zena?
Yeah. Just doing an investigation.
So, with your consent,
She's going to
because
end
this
up
is your
doing an
home, I
investigation.
would,
Like, not today. Not today.
Sure enough, the federal agent has a larger plan in motion, one she will not be revealing today. In the meantime, the situation grows more tense when Luke's dad arrives at the scene.
Sure.
It's a
joke.
No.
Let's catch him up on everything first.
So you know, I asked my
It's some of the stuff that Luke's been doing online. Nobody even about it till
on
now.
Instagram, I post things and they take it seriously and they come here and try to threaten us and search the home and think I'm a terrorist or something.
Because some of the stuff he said.
Yeah, free speech. I mean, what the they've acted like I'm committing a crime.
Quit swearing.
No, this is absurd. I'm angry.
Well, too bad. You can't do crap like this.
So we have, there's
Terrible
First Amendment
parents.
rights, of course,
Terrible
but when it
parents.
becomes a written threat, it becomes a big concern.
It's just a joke. And they
This was posted on.
It don't matter, Luke. That's serious. You can't do that.
Because you're not taking it serious. It's not a
So what
joke
do
to
you want
everybody
to
else.
It's not serious at all. It's laughable. It's Stupid.
No, it's not. Stop.
With Luke's dad now informed of why they're here, the agent revisits her earlier concern about guns in the home.
I can take all my weapons and put them in a gun safe
That would be great.
at my shop.
That would be.
I thought they were in your safe in the room.
No, they're not. No, exactly. Why else would he have access? Again, starts with the parents, unfettered access to guns. And also the gun laws in this country, you can just go background check. Ridiculous. Stupidity. You think gun laws are that strict? Why are there gun shows? Idiots. What country on earth has a literal warehouse of people selling guns off of foldable picnic tables? Morons.
And this is strictly, this is to control, but this is strictly because of the safety concerns that you're having. As an example, some of the threats were women need to be in masks.
Oh my gosh, what the?
I'm gonna get a gun. That's what I'll do after a public area.
Are you kidding me, Luke?
Everyone, that's my instincts. That's what my instincts tell me.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
that's
the
why I'm
guns
for the concerns.
and put them in my gun safe.
What questions do you have for me?
None really. It's all a shock to me. I didn't know any of the pictures. I didn't know any of this stuff. Because they all think the buddies he talks to, it's all a big joke to slander different ethnic groups and all the stuff they think is funny.
And that's First Amendment protected.
Yeah.
It is. No matter how you feel about it, it's First Amendment protected. But what it's not
Yeah,
protected
well,
is the written threat. So
You don't go around saying.
No, many.
Hey, these guys might be conservative, but at least the adults have a line in the sand. I'm going to give them that much credit. They're crappy parents. Guns out, unfettered access. These kids just don't get this from nowhere. They take what their parents do and take it 8, 9, 10 steps further because of the influence of the conservative pipeline. But they started it, and now the FBI is about to finish it.
Of the mass shooters have been in cells.
Oh yeah, it's you can't.
It's a joke. I don't care. You don't say. You don't.
They killed.
Obviously, it's not a joke because the lady's here.
Doesn't mean anything.
It does. No. They don't. I'm 56 years old. I never had the FBI come to my house.
No.
Because
Kind of bull.
it's hard to explain to you people.
Well, yeah. Well, you got a warped way of thinking.
When the agent asks for a chance to look in the home and ensure there are no weapons in Luke's room, Luke speaks out against it, and his family seems to lose their patience with the teen.
There's no charges. They can't search our house. I'm not under arrest.
Wow. Okay, Luke.
They can't
Just
They can't get a strong mouth.
You shut your mouth.
Go inside.
You know what? You need to go. Okay, go inside now, please.
They can see the guns. If I say they can see them.
So he cannot. If the parents say, go ahead and search his room, Luke can't say, I don't want you to search my room. They can get permission from the parents.
Why would you consider to search
Just shut your face.
Get it in the.
You're all ridiculous. How do you live with
Just.
yourself, you piece of
What?
He's mentally ill.
That doesn't matter. How many people have been quote unquote mentally ill and shot things? Kids, dude, kids. Kids have perished because of the mentally ill. We care about mental illness in this chat, but like I said earlier at the top of the show, it doesn't matter when the actions you cause erupt into something like that.
Listen, you're not making the situation any better with your negative stuff.
Because you guys need to take it more seriously.
Yeah, well, I'm taking it real serious. He's moving all the guns out. Yeah, I am.
You gonna take the Xbox away?
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
How about the phone?
No.
This is not the time for that, okay?
Well, because I'm trying to get her to take it more seriously.
Yeah. I just now.
Just like always, he won't get in trouble for anything.
Okay, how?
See, she's right. She knows it. And I guarantee you that's what it is. They just leniency.
I'm not taking
She's
it
right.
serious
She's
when we just
completely
found
right.
out about it. All the guns are going out.
You know that she's right.
Go inside.
Go.
I don't feel safe in there by myself with him.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my goodness gracious.
I wouldn't either. He just said he wants to blank all women. I wouldn't either. These parents suck.
Go somewhere else. Yeah. How about that?
The federal agent and the members of the Edgewater Police Department leave the home having obtained enough information to secure a warrant for Luke's arrest. 6 days later, officers descend on the teen's home under the cover
With
of
guns.
night.
Yeah!
Hands up!
Woo! That's right, baby!
Hands up! Come out here!
Walk out straight desk, please.
Oh, is it a joke anymore, guys? They have guns pointed at your front door. They have a megaphone out and all your neighbors know. Is it a joke anymore, buddy boy?
All occupants of the residence. Don't go back.
No, don't go back inside!
Come out to us with your hands up.
Lucas, hands up!
Everybody hands up.
There's the suspect right there. That's him. Lucas, stop, guys. Stop where you're at. Down on the ground. Down on the ground. Lucas, get on the ground.
Are you kidding me?
Shut up! They're not!
Put your hands behind your back. You guys know exactly what this is about.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do! These parents suck! Yes, you do! Yes, you do!
Yes, hey.
Don't say anything. Stand up. You hear me?
Don't say anything. Losers.
What is it now? What is it now?
Let's go.
What for?
The same thing.
Because of the phone.
No, you might need the phone.
What was it for?
The same thing. Yep.
So why is this now?
What do you mean?
Why do they come now?
Because it's when we have a warrant for it. Yes.
Look, don't say nothing.
Shut up, idiot.
So when you're charged with a crime, they can charge it out one of two ways. They can charge it out by summons, where you get a letter in the mail and say, you have a court date on this particular date, please come to court. Or they can charge it out by warrant. And in cases that involve violence or potential threats of violence, they do it under the cover of darkness, and they do it without telling you. So after that first visit with the FBI, what I would have recommended for him to do, call a lawyer right now. And that lawyer starts interacting with the prosecutor. They would have had a heads up. And what we do is, okay, well, he'll turn himself in. You're gonna do it, issue the warrant on Friday? He'll turn himself in on Friday.
Turn around, face the bed of the truck. You got anything on you gonna poke, prick, stick me?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Oh, does it feel too real now?
You've got a warrant for your arrest for written threats to kill or do terroristic attacks. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right.
No, you do, baby.
It's not ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the ghost, I agree. That was all crazy.
This is not ridiculous.
I think it's ridiculous. Why didn't
Then that's why your son is in this position, because you're an idiot.
they just take him that day then?
Because they
That's not how it works.
didn't have it that day. It requires investigations. It requires time.
Yeah, I know what he was saying. I agree with that. That was all wrong, but
Well, this is the result of that. It's taken very seriously. It's taken very seriously, yes.
These young kids.
It's not young kid. It's nothing to do about that.
I think I know the kid.
I understand.
You
that.
actually don't, because you didn't know he was posting that online, did you, stupid?
I understand he's your son.
Losers.
Here, put it this way.
Screw these parents.
Do you know that?
Yeah, exactly. I love this cop. Let's listen to this guy.
I understand he's your son.
Here, put it this way.
He's not gonna go kill someone.
Do you know that?
Put it this way, right? So put it this way. If something does happen and we did nothing about it, then, you know.
There's nothing to do. He's here all the time.
But
he's not.
listen, he's not.
He's got access to guns, and he makes terroristic threats. How many times have you seen parents of the Columbine, all these kids? Oh, I didn't know he was moron.
So, you know. So at the end of the day, you have to
Piece of
understand
crap.
that kind of stuff can't be taken lightly with the
Piece
way the
of
world
crap.
is nowadays.
While Luke's mom heads inside to get a pair of shoes for her son, his dad continues speaking with police officers.
Yeah, for put on the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays.
Are you drunk
After
too,
inciting
buddy?
mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
If you, what do you got? Name names, or you just?
No, you don't need to. You don't need to name names
Love
if you
this cop.
say that you're going to mass kill. Yes, that's
Love
not
this
protected.
cop.
That's not protected speech.
Free speech is a protected constitutional right. However, there is a point where it goes from being free speech to being crime.
Any espousal of violence is no longer free speech. You cannot incite or request or make any attempts to say anything about violence. That becomes no more free speech. If you just simply say, I hate insert X group here, whatever. That is what it is. But you can't start espousing any kind of thing that says, I'm going to kill anybody. That's where it becomes a problem. A major problem, in fact, because the state of Florida deems it a second-degree felony.
Floridian
punishable by
idiot.
15 years in prison.
He don't leave the house.
Great.
It doesn't matter.
Right now he doesn't. Until he's decided he's ready. You can't not take stuff like that seriously, and we will never not take that seriously.
While behind bars, Luke reaches out to his brother in a recorded jail call.
I don't know what they're thinking, even though I never meant nothing of it.
Yeah, well, you're just going to have to be honest and tell them that, and you need to apologize.
Yeah, I know. It's my friend.
Oh, now you know the consequences. Not very confident anymore. What was that? All that? Oh, you're a bunch of terrorists, alphabet groups. Blah 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 blah. What happened to all that forever, buddy? Where'd that go?
Whatever. I don't know if they're going to ask you questions.
Well, I'm sure everyone's going to be asking questions, and of course, everyone around here is constantly looking at that for new mug shots because they got nothing better to do. So people are going to find out.
It's humiliating.
No, is it humiliating that your own words got you in trouble?
You need to say some prayers or something.
Yeah, you're acting like I'm getting hung on the gallows in Nuremberg or something.
No, but you got to go through this. I mean, you brought it on yourself.
Well, yeah, like I knew this would happen. It was just a joke on the internet.
It's serious. They can't ignore that. That's how bad things happen.
Yeah.
Luke's fears that his friends would all find out were eventually realized, as this conversation between Sea Salty Man and the FBI took place after Luke's arrest and his subsequent release from jail on a $10,000 bond. Fully aware of Luke's legal consequences, the teen works to make his stance clear.
I'm just going to put this in the record. I won't and can't relate to going and wanting to shoot up a place. That's absolutely mad.
Aww.
But certain people, I guess, can, just because that, like, ambiguous anger that has, like, built up in some people, especially like that sit in the house all day, they have no outlet, and all they do is they're chronically online. It's just not healthy.
What are your thoughts now, looking hindsight?
Definitely watch my emotions.
Watch your emotions?
And he definitely should do the same.
Watch my emotions.
Are you talking about,
Screw
like,
this
what
guy.
I've learned from the whole experience?
Not really what you've learned, but what are your thoughts
Screw
about
this guy.
his likelihood to maybe act on any of these types of threats?
I think that's a joke.
At what point does a joke become a reality? What's the line?
Very good question. A joke, it depends on, like, certainly, like, the circumstance, but with this, like, with this specific situation, with him going out and harming something, I could sit here and say, because I've known him for so long, that I've seen the patterns, and who knows, but, you know, changes. So, truthfully, I don't know.
Yep.
The special agent and Edgewater police also visited the home of another of Luke's close friends. According to police records, Luke had sent him what they described as numerous threats and derogatory comments against women.
One being like, I hate women so much it's unreal. Just seeing them makes me seethe with rage. Knowing other men women and I can't
He's gay.
me seethe with rage.
Yeah,
it makes
he's
me
gay.
want to become a terrorist.
All these guys are gay.
Even if I ascended and somehow attained a woman, I would never truly love her.
The mom is a vibe. The mom is a vibe. Look at her face, bro. She's hearing this is like, wait, you're friends with this dude?
Even if I ascended and somehow attained a woman, I would never truly love her. I just beat her. I hate them.
From when I read it.
Do you remember that? No.
Sounds like he's just kind of got his blockers on and not really paying attention to it.
And I know he's just like I am. We're like, oh yeah, that's them. Whatever. You don't think anything. But then he started saying it, and we're like, whoa, the world's different now. You can't say this and
Exactly,
online and certain
100%.
words, and we've seen it. I mean, we're living it.
Right. And you can call it a joke as much as you like.
Right.
But
a lot of other people have called it jokes.
Absolutely.
So I've acted out.
Right, and that is very excessive to me, so I would have never imagined him to keep having these, and I hope it is just a kid talking, but that definitely would put a concern that I'm not trying to be mean, but I do think he's not allowed to come around, just for, I don't want to take a chance.
According to court documents, a 19-year-old Lucas Gregory Nevcherlane was charged with 1 count of written threats to kill or do bodily injury.
Felony.
He entered a plea of not guilty and is currently still out on bond. The case is ongoing, and a pretrial hearing has been set for May 20th, 2026. Special thank you to Bruce.
All right. God bless you, not subscribe. Subscribe to EWU Body Cam, fellas. They always got good stuff. And this is hard work. They have to request the body cam. That's a whole process. Sometimes it comes with a cost factor. It is insane. And then they edit it well. If this voice is AI or not, I mean, they have well put together videos. Being questioned by a female agent has to be the nightmare of his life. Imagine threatening women's lives online while still living with mommy. He never leaves the house. That's part of the problem. Absolutely. You can tell watch your mouth means absolutely nothing in the household. Good for grandma. Yep. I'm going to Google this guy real quick, chat. Let's go to the bedroom. Let's go to the bedroom, boys. Let's Google this dude. All right, let's see. So, Lucas. I got to get this guy's name again.
The court documents, a 19-year-old Lucas Gregory Nevcherlane was...
Nevcherlane. Lucas Nevcherlane. Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da da da. Daddy do do do. Daddy do do. Do 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 do. Okay, that's the correct spelling. Here we go. Okay, Edgewater. Palusa. All right, verdicts. Yep. All right, let's see here. Lucas Nevcherlane, 19 years old. Yep, he's an adult. Book 10/30/2025. No bond. Yep. This guy's a loser. On this Facebook post, it's Bubba is waiting. If a ferret was a human, give the new fish a haircut. Edgewater, Children of the Corn. Yup. Definitely deserves a Darwin Award. Uh-huh. See, this happened in October of last year. EW posted this within the last 24 hours, so this is just going to give another boost to people finding out this guy. Da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, buddy. I hope you don't like getting jobs. All right, let's switch back. Yep, switching back, switching back, switching back, back, switching back, switching back, switching back, back, switching back, switching back, switching back, back, switching back, switching back, back. That was a good one. That was a good one. Whew. What else we got in EWU, boys? Teen kills mom after being misgendered. Okay, well, that's just going to incite hate. Wife discovers her husband's sick secret. I've actually seen that. Ooh, cow! Look at that cow print. That's a great cow print. What we got recently on the EWU? That was so good. Let's keep it rolling. 3 missing kids discovered over their secret door. I've seen that body cam. Oh, yeah. Members exclusive. The arrest of Chucky. They arrested this guy while still in costume at his own job. You know Chuck E. Cheese PR was like, oh, this is the worst thing that could have ever happened. He made it inside Area 51 when this happened. You guys know that Area 51 doesn't even do those flight tests anymore, right? They haven't done those for like a decade. Area 51 is now like basically an office installation for like local Las Vegas military. They don't do anything. They don't. And if they had like done alien technology reports and blah blah blah, they haven't done that in like decades. You really think they're going to continue that when like Area 51 is a meme? These are all pretty good. And he gets millions of views. EWU ain't hurting. EWU ain't hurting. Principal realizes cops discovered his secret. No, let's avoid the child stuff. Predator. Kidnapper. Babysitter what? Ew. Cops body cam reveals what's behind Area 51 gates. Probably nothing but some signs. Scam call sends an Uber driver to her death. Yeah, that was a tragic one. I don't like that. Let's do. I know we're kind of done with the child stuff, but let's do wife discovers her husband's sick secret. Might play some Warframe later, because, you know, we can jump from this to that.
When he took you in the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
He said you can't tell anybody.
All right, never mind. They're interviewing kids. Never mind. Let's see if we can get some recommendeds. Let's go back. Clicky click.
Are you familiar with the username?
Incel Big Boy 99. Family discovers. Okay, let's try this one.
I'm completely comfortable talking to you in front of your wife and your son, but for your sake, I think we should probably have a conversation alone. So here's the deal. Do you know her?
A strange notification on two people's phones would uncover a disturbing discovery in Key West. Someone had secretly attached tracking devices to their cars. On November 8th, two people contacted Key West police after their iPhones warned them that an unknown Apple AirTag was tracking.
See, there's the big thing about AirTags, right? Is that literally it's the least expensive GPS tracker you could have. I mean, you can buy 4 dots for what, $90? Right? That was like the original going rate. You could buy a pack of 4 AirTags for like $90. and there's no set, like you just throw them in places. And you remember when iPhone updated it to where you could, like, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I don't think initially AirTags that were not yours would alert that they were around. That, or it wasn't a perfect alert system. I do know that Android didn't have that capability to start with until, like, they started working on that too. Now Androids will tell you about an Apple AirTag nearby, which is really dangerous stuff. I own a couple AirTags, you know, my wallet, backpack. I mean, they're extremely useful for stuff like that. But double-sided, man.
Checking their location.
So I went to Body Zone this morning to the gym. I always go. And I get home and I have a notification pop up on my phone that there's an Apple AirTag.
And that just popped up today?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, I don't have an Apple AirTag. I've never bought an Apple AirTag. And I'm sitting in my car and I like play the sound, but I can't hear anything in the
There's a little
car.
button that says play sound on it.
And then I step outside and I'm at my apartment at this point, and I like play it again and it was like a really faint. So I go, my car's right here.
The white one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I go to the back end of the driver's side because that's where I thought I could hear. That's where I first could hear it super loud, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, maybe I just bumped up near something. And so I go about my morning. I get ready for work. I go from my house on Big Cop at 1116 Aquamarine Drive. I go to the tax collector, and then I go and park for work at Oropesa Stones at Cardenas on Simonton. And then I leave work and I'm going to the southernmost mansion to meet with my friend. And when I turn from Caroline onto Duval, it says that there's an AirTag moving with you.
Okay.
So when I get to my location, I parked, I went in, I grabbed my friend and I was like, hey, like I can hear this thing, but I can't find it. So then we pinpointed it on the back end of the passenger side.
Which side, the driver's side or the?
So it got super loud on the rear passenger side.
Yeah, she literally went under there and found it.
I was like, okay, I can hear it super loud. So I pull over into the parking lot by the Butterfly Museum, and I crawl in under the car, and it's literally right up in under my like under the wheel, but it's right here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't taken the tag out, but it was literally where I wouldn't find it. It was.
Was it already duct taped?
Yeah, it was duct taped where I wouldn't be able to find it, and I had to crawl under on my hands and knees and get it. And sure shit, that's what it is. And now I'm a little freaked out because they now know where I live, they know where I work.
And she.
And I live by myself.
She's saying she doesn't have any idea who would do this.
That was gonna be my next question. Do you have
no?
And you got that notification today. So what time did you get to Body Zone this morning?
I got to Body Zone between 5:45 and 5:55.
This morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me get a hold of my
And I was in the
real
gym.
quick.
I was in Body Zone doing my workout until about 7:05, and I walked out with my friends.
Okay.
We're thinking it's on the passenger side underneath the car.
Light. Do you need a flashlight?
Keep in mind,
I got
somebody
one.
might want to preserve, fingerprints or whatever.
Yeah. Can you play the sound?
Ooh, those AirTags are loud now. Those AirTags are loud now.
You have to, get on your back and get under there. And they looked, but they couldn't find exactly where it was.
It's really loud here.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Is it under the tire?
It's right here.
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't right there. No, that's where it is. It's right here.
No, but it's right under the tires where it's coming from. Yeah.
Play it again, just to.
Yeah, just a second. Once I get these on. Ooh, this is gonna be annoying.
Sorry to make it crawl.
Oh, no worries.
See, it
Oh, yeah.
probably has that black tape on it, right?
Yep.
It's the exact same.
If I just blinded you, I am
Oh,
so
no
sorry.
worries. Oh my god.
It's most likely magnetized as well.
That's insane.
I'll come here.
Two of them in one night.
Oh yeah. I appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Do you
I'm
have
driving with
your
Taylor.
driver's license on? I do. Now, were both y'all at Body Zone this morning at the same time?
We're gym partners.
Okay. So you were at Body Zone at the same time this morning, most likely left around 7:05 as well?
Yes, and then this is when it said it was
First. When did you receive that first notification?
It was around, my friends here, like around 5?
So 5 p.m.?
Yeah, it was late. It was super late. I was very shocked.
Okay, so first notification was around 5. Now, what do you remember what that notification said?
It just said, it was kind of that, like, oh, the air tag is tracking you. And I was like, oh, this is kind of weird.
Okay, it said did it say it was with you or it was moving with you?
It was, I don't remember, but I remember that it showed my map, which I thought was kind of weird. So I was just like, oh, shoot, this is kind of weird.
And then Taylor called her and said, hey, did you notice something weird on your phone? And Steph was like, yeah, I did. You know, what the heck does that mean? It said something about an air tag. So, because she just intuitively thought.
Yeah.
You know,
now, did you reach out to Miss Taylor first about the air tag incident when you got the notification?
I called her immediately because since we were together this morning, I was like, the risk of us being tagged together, I was like, it just made sense. So I was like, we need to just go check her home.
Were you two parked right next to each other in the bodies or in the parking lot, or?
She was parked there, then there was an empty, and then it was mine.
Okay, but about the same row?
Yeah,
Okay.
same row. Same row.
So car park. Now, what time did you start looking for the air tag?
When she called me.
I started calling her as soon as I finished here. So about 6:16.
6:16? Okay.
At the gym.
Do you think this gentleman would do anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
No. He literally looks out for us every time. Like he's just like
really nice,
yeah,
friendly.
super nice. Has never given any creepy vibe. No, nothing. Has always been like, please be safe, please be careful.
Yeah.
Like nothing out of
the ordinary.
But other than that, nobody that you guys can think of that would target the cars? Do you think it would be somebody from the gym?
I don't think of anybody.
I don't think so, but that's the only place that we would have in common at being at the exact same time.
Did you notice any other cars?
There's no other cars around us. And there was nobody hanging out in the parking lot around our cars
because I know it's got like all those open like view windows and stuff.
Yeah.
So
there's no there was no one around our cars when we all walked in, when we walked in together.
I'm kind of uninterested in this. Let's see.
We walked out of the gym at 7:05.
We'll see if this is content.
We sat in the parking lot for 5 minutes talking together, said our goodbyes, got in our cars, started driving. Immediate, that's when I got mine.
And both of you went directly home afterwards?
I did.
I passed her on my way home.
That's scary.
It is.
Key West detectives began working with agents from the Department of Homeland Security. Investigators traced the subscriber information connected to the AirTags. That information led them to this 52-year-old man of Key West.
Uh-oh. Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Yeah! Yeah, I had the wrong thing on my soundboard. Let's try that again, chat. Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Florida, baby! Florida, baby!
I think this is
Here we
probably
go.
a conversation you'd rather have in private. Do you want to talk somewhere else away from them, or it's up to you?
Yeah, talk here, but
you're okay talking?
Yeah,
in front of them?
because I don't know what
we could talk here if that's okay. Do you know what an air tag is?
Yeah. My son
I told them it's like
show
it's
me,
the
yeah.
air tag that tracks.
The tracks is wallet, yeah.
Look, I'm completely comfortable talking to you in front of your wife and your son.
Okay.
But for your sake, I think we should probably have a conversation alone, and then you decide if you want them here or not. If you're tracking.
Może coś nie wiem, no, don't sound probably.
Okay, if you want to talk to me on.
If you want to sit on the front, maybe you should sit in the back, and we'll just talk in the car real quick.
Okay.
All right.
You understand what
Okay. All right. All right. What I'm trying to say is, I have what's called. Are you familiar with probable cause? Okay. I have enough information based on my investigation with these air tags to arrest you without you saying one word. But you may be able to tell me something that makes sense and I don't have to arrest you, right?
Okay.
So here's the deal. Do you know her?
Yes, it's yeah.
Does your wife know about her?
No.
Do you know her?
Yeah, it's oh my God, I forgot name. Yeah.
Okay.
We was in the gym. It's my friend. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about air tags?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
No, I don't have here any.
Have you ever had any?
Before? Yes.
You have. How many air tags do you have?
I think 4 in the package.
When?
2 years ago, maybe.
Okay. 2 girls in Calvin who has access to the cameras say that it was just you.
Dude in the back's just kind of chilling. Must be a nice day for him. He's like, not on the regular beat. Get to catch a scumbag. Air conditioning's on. Gonna go to Culver's after this.
You and the gym worker there that morning, nobody else. And that's their names. Stopped working out recently. Have you seen them at the gym lately?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know, it's months ago.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Alright. So we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I text later after she both not coming. I text to.
All right. So look, I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of what's going on. Before I ask you any more questions, I'm going to read you Miranda. Okay? You could decide to continue talking with me and explain what happened here or not. But based on what I've got so far, I have enough to arrest you. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to tell me something that will say, oh, that makes perfect sense, and there's nothing criminal here. All right?
Okay.
But I have to read you Miranda first. All right?
Okay.
Do you have Miranda? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Not friendly.
You know you're in trouble when the folder comes out.
That one is this.
Do you know what this is?
AirTag, yeah.
That's an AirTag.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
I don't have idea.
That was underneath both of their cars.
Okay, I not play. I tell you true.
Okay.
I put that one.
Why?
For joke.
What do you mean?
I always joking. You can ask my friend. I joking with this girl in the gym.
Yeah.
And I know if any sound I send for my phone and for confuse her, you know. It's joke.
What do you mean?
It's any beeping. After you send like they try to find something, this AirTag is beeping.
Yeah.
And I want to confuse this girl for the, put that one and just for the funny.
Look at, I'm relieved. You understand? I'm relieved. This is why. Because they're younger and you're older, right? So I don't know you.
I don't know how.
But hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
I come here. I know nothing about you. I come here and see you have a wife. You have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. That's why I asked you to speak in the car and away from them to respect your privacy. In case there's something was going on. I didn't want them to know. But everybody has their own sense of humor. But myself and these girls included were worried that this was like sex trafficking or something like that, or like you wanted to find out where they were, and they were scared, right? They didn't know who put it. Apple gave me the return on the devices, and that's how I came up with your name.
You talk to this girl?
I do talk to them.
We have a really very good relation. I know that she tell me, both tell me where she work, where she live. I know her sense for the tracking this girl. Because I know everything about both.
Yeah.
And same, she knows everything.
Did you put the AirTag on both cars?
Yeah, for joke, for the I sent from my phone this beeping. For the she go outside and something beeping under my car. It's just my idea.
How long did you keep it on there?
Just one day, just I try make like that, and that's it. The next day, my plan was laughing with both,
Yeah.
And she both said, "Oh, I love you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, when you come into the gym."
You said you didn't want your wife to see that.
But I receive for now my wife not see that one, because I know this girl's play. I don't have any bad intention for this girl.
This thing here, do you buy this or do you make it? I don't even know. Like, what is this thing?
No, it's magnet for the oh my god, Hogan, for the towels or something.
For a towel?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the tape?
And tape, duct tape, and that's it, just.
Yeah. You did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remove.
So the same day you put it on, you removed it. Okay.
Same day.
So it wasn't like a week or a month.
No. Same day I remove.
You removed the.
No, from the
phone,
from the app.
So less than 24 hours.
All right, this ain't content. This is boring as shit.
Boring
as shit. Let's go to the homepage, boys. Dun 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 dun. Might have to take a break, boys. Just grab a little more coffee. You guys want to know a little bit of the weather coming up?
So I do expect there's probably still a tornado on the ground. I would talk a little bit about
Look at that cute little weather analyst. I love these guys.
We're on a WFO boundary here. For some reason, we have not gotten a tornado warning. So in places like Wardville and Redden, there's not going to be tornado sirens going off there because there's no tornado warning.
Alrighty, thank you, Riley, for the update. So, again, it sounds like there's a cone tornado in
be right back, boys.
And which means it's likely a significant
weather will be
tornado
playing in
that's
the
happening
background
right now, heading right towards Pine Top and Weathers. So we need to be taking shelter again if we are in that pink polygon and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible. I'm still not entirely sure why, as Riley just said, we don't have a tornado warning for this other area. This is definitely a very significant tornadic supercell here. And there is a pretty good chance right now that this is producing a lot of damage right now on the southeast side of Pittsburgh. And Pine Top, which is a pretty small area, is going to be directly in line for this tornado. You got the Butterfields Stage Blackburn Station. That's going to be the path of it, which is near Pine Top. But it looks like it's going to be hitting a lot of trees here over the next several minutes, but it could have just hit that town of Pittsburgh pretty hard. So this is definitely a very concerning storm that we're looking at. I'm surprised no watches, at least in the Dayton area. There isn't really a whole lot to watch. There's not really a whole lot of reason to have a watch out. I mean, it's very isolated, damaging winds right now. The tornado risk right now is pretty low, too, out here in Indiana and Ohio. But definitely, if you live over here, definitely got to stay alert. For sure. Going back to our tornado again on the ground here in Oklahoma, we do think there's a good chance right now that we have a damaging, possibly even a large tornado right now near Pittsburgh. It is a cone tornado once again. It's probably not far off from like a tornado that we kind of saw yesterday where it's this like big cone. So, you know, if you live over in this area, you gotta be taking shelter. There's a lot of homes that are down along the 420 roadway here. And so this tornado is going to continue to move down to the south and east and likely produce some really significant damage. I really don't understand still why there is no tornado warning right now for this area. There needs to be. Daisy and Goss and Redden might not have a clue that there's a tornado coming directly towards them. The National Weather Service of Norman, I believe, is responsible for issuing a tornado warning here, and we don't have one. So we definitely need one. It's a very dysfunctional warning because it's on a CWA line, which means there's a different National Weather Service office that issues both of these tornado warnings. That right there is definitely significant.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
They have issued a new tornado warning, so this is going to go a little bit further to the east. New tornado warning here for those that are just south of Blanco, west of Sardis Lake. So you need to be taking shelter if you are in this tornado warning and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible and getting away from windows. This is going right along Pittsburgh Road right now, and it's going to be heading towards the Turnpike, which is right here. So the Turnpike is going to be directly in line for that tornado. There's also a new severe warning here for half-dollar size hail or quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds for those that are over in Daisy and Goss. But local media is saying that there's they've had a view of they have a large tornado that is going directly towards Sardis Lake right now. So this is very significant. It's going right over the Turnpike and Pine Top. Definitely not what you want to see. The velocities, again, are crazy looking. I know they look crazy on there, but like, this is another view of it. These winds are probably 80, 90 miles per hour aloft going both ways. Granted, again, that's aloft. It's not at the ground level, but could easily have a stronger, intense tornado right now going on. Do all tornadoes spin the same way? They do not. Going back to our other storm too, near Sulphur, our east of Sulphur. The rotation's a bit broader here. We're still keeping an eye on that, near Wapanuka. Yeah, by far, this one is definitely the most significant. Likely a significant tornado going right towards 1420 Road near Pine Top. The Indian National or Nation Turnpike is going to be hit by this here very soon. It's going to go right over the Turnpike here in just a few minutes. Surrounded with this tornado, it's in southeastern Oklahoma right now. Yasser become a member. Just saw Monday already has a level 3 out of 5 risk. That's insane. Yeah, Monday is going to be a big day. I mean, today obviously could be significant, but it's not going to be as significant as what we might see tomorrow and also on Sunday. And these same exact areas that we are talking about today will be under the gun for more significant severe weather on both Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday's risk is an enhanced risk for Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Fort Smith, and Fayetteville. And then Sunday is going to be off to the north, but it's almost the same exact area. We could have an outbreak either one of these days. And then Monday looks like a full-blown outbreak here across the Midwest. It's going to be an all-hands-on-deck kind of day on Monday with a severe weather outbreak very, very likely across the Mississippi River Valley and back into the Midwest. Unfortunately, for those that are over the Midwest and kind of thought, oh, we're going to have a break like in Wisconsin and Illinois, the break's coming to an end here soon. We had a break for a little while, but it's definitely it's coming to an end here on Monday. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning near Cromwell, west of Wetumpka. That is for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Despite this being north of all the storms, we have a very weak area of circulation there, so we'll have to keep an eye on that storm. If that does try to freeze.
Upstairs as well.
A lot of chasers are still looking at this supercell right now near Colgate, which has been organizing. Storm Chaser CJ Ziegler is looking at it organized right now. It's trying to become a more prominent supercell as it goes into Wapanuka and goes towards Tushka, I think is how you say it. Atoka is also going to be in the path of this. So we're starting to see this one organized pretty quickly. It'll be a matter of time, I think, until it tries to become tornadic again. It'll at least take, I think, 10-15 minutes, but definitely has a chance to become tornadic again. You got this little updraft that's kind of developing off to its west, but if it can all come into one supercell like the other storm has, it could be a significant threat as it goes down towards Durant and some other areas like Antlers. Definitely going to be a storm we're watching. Got Storm Chaser Connor Croft also looking at it bottom middle of your screen. We are still watching a very significant, or very likely significant tornado that is still in progress right now in Oklahoma here. This is going directly towards Clayton. 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 This is going directly towards Clay By the way, guys, I want to give you guys a quick heads up. This is a problem that's happening on YouTube. There are certain like live streams that are on YouTube that are not actually
boys.
There are like chasers,
I
quote unquote
almost
chasers
forgot.
that are like live. They're actually not.
My
and they're showing
sincerest
tornadoes
apologies.
And stuff. There are
I
some that
am
are out there. I'm
required
not
to
saying
switch
there's
over
an
to
active
kick
chaser
now.
Right now, like on this storm, for example,
It's been
there's
2
a party,
hours,
some
so
guy
I
that's
got to
named
do
some
the
name
last
that
half
is
of the
the
show
quote-unquote
on
chasing.
kick.
It's
So
an
I
AI
will see
channel.
you over there.
It is a problem. I'm just letting you guys know. So again, if there is a tornado that we can show you on stream, or if we know somebody, we'll let you know.
Go
But there
do
is nobody.
something. That's kick.com/go
literally an
do
AI
something.
channel
I will
replaying
see you
the
there
same thing
in
over and
about
over again
10
over the span of,
seconds.
like,
Okay.
hours, and it's
All
literally
right.
stolen content from a
Be
different
right back,
stream.
boys.
So again, it's not somebody that's even legit. It's a fake person. They don't even exist. All right. So just letting you guys know, I've seen it before. It happened actually on it happened on the hurricane hit Jamaica. There was some random chaser channel that showed like a repeating stream over and over again. It wasn't something we showed, but it was just repeating over and over the same exact thing. It wasn't legit. So just a heads up. I don't know if it's AI or if it's literally just somebody replaying the same thing, but it's probably just made by some random person. Or am I real? I would say so. I hope so. We are waiting for another radar scan. The new tornado warning is not a confirmed tornado. Looks like they have gone ahead and dropped the confirmed tornado warning. It's back down to radar indicated. With that said, we still have a possible tornado right now crossing over the turnpike near Blanco, and it is moving down to the east-southeast, and we'll be going towards Oklahoma 43 here soon. So if you guys live here, we got to be taking shelter.